Yeah, that ain't a bad view at all.
I used to deer hunt that ridge all the way up
to Well, good morning. Doing something a little different today, going four-wheeling. We've done that in the past, but finally we're taking the little Willys Jeep. So gonna go up and try to find some snow up on Pine Mountain with a group of guys, and they probably have way better built, overbuilt, taller tires, lockers. But we're gonna give it a shot in the old Willys, and I did a bunch of work to it recently here. Did some dual battery stuff, got the winch working with a wireless remote, and that all works good. I tried it out yesterday, so we're gonna go give it a shot. Tires are already aired down, and she's full of gas, so that's about all I can do. But anyway, we'll bring you along and show you some of that process. We got invited by Performance and Repair Specialties to go four-wheeling today, and we're gonna meet up with him and then head that way and meet the group. So we'll show you that, and hope you come along with us and enjoy. All right, we made it out here to the meeting spot, and there's quite a few Jeeps here already. We got some time for some more guys to show up, so I got unloaded and dressed up here. Got coveralls on. So it's 28 degrees, so that's gonna be fun. Chilly out. Now that the wind's kind of blowing by us, but we're up in the woods finally. We're up in the forest now, not very far from where we parked to get into the trees, so let's cruise along here trying to catch the rest of these guys. Alright, we're into some snow finally, so the shenanigans will begin. Got our first casualty. Nice. Well, we're waiting on some of the guys to catch up here. Got a little dust on you there.
Me?
We're up in the snow still, so still climbing. We'll get up to that peak up there. Has the observatory, the telescopes on it, so we'll get up there. But yeah, we're just waiting right now. Had a little fun in the snow, so beautiful up here today. Not even too cold really. So we got guys stuck up here, so we'll go check it out. Yeah, this snow is not real great. It's not packing. Nice.
Nice.
So this is Pine Mountain Observatory, and as you can see there on that sign, it says University of Oregon, Department of Physics. So they take care of this. So there's some homes up here. They come up here in the summer. A little campground over here we've camped at before. Pretty nice, but yeah, there's observatory up there through the trees, big telescope. It's really cool, really neat spot. But fun to come up here in the summer. They have those open and you can go in and tour and see what they're seeing with their telescopes. There's several of them there, so each one's pointed at something different in the sky. and shows that. Kind of a fun little spot. Well, it's hard to beat this view. Caught up to everybody here. Yeah, that ain't a bad view at all.
I don't know, I used to deer hunt that ridge, all of that.
Try to film and drive at the same time here. It's hands-on. Trying to follow these guys' ruts. Everybody's wider wheelbase, so I'm either in one rut or the other, kind of bouncing back and forth. But check this view out. Coming off the backside of Pine Mountain, we're headed southeast-ish, and yeah, coming down into the desert here ahead of us, and a bunch of Jeeps up ahead of us there. Somewhere behind us is everybody else, but yeah, good times. Dropping off a pretty steep little hill here. First gear, 4 low, just letting her idle. And yeah, those guys are going across the little flat there. Kind of getting out into the desert country. Beautiful day. I had to take a layer off, I got too warm. Alright, so we made it here to this little rock pit. It's kind of deserty all around us here. These guys are playing on the hill. I probably wouldn't mind doing that if I had a roll bar and a seat belt, but I don't. So spin out, slide sideways, roll. Yeah, that'd be the end of my life. So I don't need to do that. Yeah, we'll get everybody gathered up down here. Probably have some lunch. Still some Jeeps down there on the flat coming in.
Excuse me.
Alright, we got everybody up here now. I just wanted to get a quick video of all the Jeeps. Obviously mine's up here because I'm too lazy to walk up the hill. But you can just imagine that my Jeep's parked in that lineup. And so yeah, there's everybody. So what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 Jeeps. Right on. Same hill he got sideways right there last time.
Are they all quick release on them?
It was a sketchy little spot. power lines. Looks like we're gonna go up that hill. So, see how that goes. Power line road, looks a little rugged. Should be fun. Yeah, it's a little rugged. Going up this hill. I'm in 4 low, first gear. A lot of rocks. Just climbing. Big rock right there. Everybody's trying to get around. It's kind of a, these longer wheelbase rigs are going to have issues. Yeah, he's sliding right into it. Yep. Gonna be tore up by the time we get up there. Wonder if we can get over below the bank and winch that rock farther off the road. So there's a big rock right there that his tire got, and then that other one. Oh yeah, should be pretty easy for us. We're short.
Short of money, short of talent.
Yeah, that's a sketchy little spot, and they kind of had it tore up, so it's hard to keep your line. I was narrow enough to get through there pretty easy with my Willys, but these guys are all pretty wide. This is the road we came up. No way the camera is going to show how steep this is. It's pretty steep. I mean, out there behind him is flat ground, so. Hear these power lines popping. A lot of power going down through there. Not a bad place to spend the day. Here, I think this burned last year, I believe. But we're headed up here to some antennas, some big towers, I guess, repeaters, that kind of thing. So up the hill we go. Well, we're about to see how this works out. We're all going over this log, so I might turtle out on this beauty. See how it goes.
Nice.
Everything's still attached. finally made it back to a proper road, looks like, so see where this comes out. Now we're hauling butt back towards the highway, back out on the gravel road. So we've got all the Jeeps in front of us, there's some behind us. We'll go back out here, load up, and head home for the day. Alright, we're all loaded up here. All these guys are airing up so they can drive home. So that's why all the hoods are up. Everybody's airing their tires back up, so good time. Didn't get too stuck. Nobody broke down, so had a blast. Thanks for watching.